Hi, I'm Vince Rossi. I work for the Smithsonian's Digitization Program Office in the 3D Lab. And we're starting a little series where we're demonstrating hidden features of the Smithsonian 3D Explorer. So today we're going to be talking about ambient occlusion maps. Now that might sound kind of daunting, but I promise it's pretty easy and painless. And it's a great way to pull out detail that's hard to see with the naked eye. So we've loaded in the cosmological Buddha. This is an object from the Freer-Sackler collection at the Smithsonian, and you can see that it's a standing Buddha figure that's robed with low carving relief all along the surface of this object. So it's with the stone texture, it's kind of hard to see a lot of these details, so I'm going to show you how we can pull out some of that detail. So we're going to go over to the left-hand side of the screen, and you can see we have our regular user tools, hotspots, share button, expand window. We're going to click this arrow button, and now we have our advanced toolbar drop down. We're going to click on the palette button. That brings up our material editor. And the first thing we're going to do is turn off that photo texture. Right? So now we're just looking at the raw geometry that we captured with the laser arm scanner. And already we could see a little bit more detail. So we have 3 channels of ambient occlusion maps, and essentially what these ambient occlusion maps do is that they darken areas of high curvature and they lighten areas of low curvature. So this bottom slider, we're able to affect the really small, fine geometry of the object. If we go to the middle slider, this is more affecting the medium-sized geometry of the object, and finally the really large geometry of the object with this top slider. And you can see in between the arms how that area really darkens it in. So since we're going for fine detail, this bottom slider is really what we're going to adjust. But depending on the object that we're playing around with, it's always good to try all 3 of these sliders. And you can see that pretty quickly I can pull out a lot of detail that we couldn't see a few moments ago with that photo texture applied. So hopefully you find this helpful. This is a tool that one of the researchers, Keith Wilson from the Freer-Sackler Gallery, used to investigate this object. And he found it very useful, and we hope you do too. So keep an eye out for more of these videos to come, where we're going to be demonstrating more hidden features of the Smithsonian Explorer. Thanks so much.